If you want to start making your own shoes, these are the essential tools and materials to get started. I'm Justin from Valevro, and in this video I will show you how each of them is used. So, let's get started.
Leather cutting Japanese knife. This versatile knife is used for precise leather cutting, skiving upper edges before overlapping or folding to avoid bulk, and refining the sole edge for a clean final shape. The hammer. It is mainly used during upper making, lasting, and after attaching the sole. The lasting pincers or lasting pliers. It's used to pull and stretch the upper tightly over the last during lasting. A cutter knife with a Japanese blade is used to cut leather, trim pleats after lasting, and refine the sole edges. Scissors are used for cutting thread, trimming lining allowances, and in many other processes. Safety beveler, it can also be used to remove pleats after lasting. The round hole punch, it's used to make holes in the quarters for laces. Brushes, used for applying glue. Silver leather marking pens and heat erasable marking pens, used for marking patterns and guidelines on leather. A pair of shoe lasts and insoles, used to pull and stretch the upper over the last to give it its shape. Rand or welt, used to create decorative edges along the sole and available in a variety of models. Self-adhesive fiberglass reinforcement tape, used especially to reinforce the eyelet area, adding strength for lace closure. 3mm cork filling, used to fill the void after lasting, ensuring proper sole attachment and improving foot comfort. 2 or 3mm self-adhesive foam, used for the insole cover to improve foot comfort. Soling and heeling materials such as rubber or veg-tanned leather, used to create the sole and heel. Toe puff and counter stiffeners, used to maintain the shape of the shoe over time, and can be made from thermoplastic or veg-tanned leather. Lasting nails, used to secure the lasting allowance to the insole during the lasting process. Sandpaper, used for sanding cork and smoothing the edges of the sole and heel, available in different grits such as 40, 80, and 120. Cutting mat, used as a surface for cutting leather, protecting the table and preventing damage to both the blade and the work surface.
Now you know the tools and materials commonly used in shoemaking. Most of them are easy to find locally, but if you want everything ready in one place, I've put together a complete shoemaking kit with everything you need to get started. Link in the description below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.